Hey, what's up, fam? This your boy Big Cass coming at you straight from the 210 Hood Squad, fam. What's good, everybody? Yo, this Big Cass coming at you with another video. Um, it's about our boy. You know what it is, uh, Hustle, and I know there's a lot of videos out there talking about our boy Nipsey Hustle. But I did a little bit more research, just looking in to what's going on out there, man. So before I continue, man, I just want to make sure y'all come through, smash that like button, share the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. Also, um, yeah, hit that notification bell so you can be notified to all my videos. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Never Obey? What's good, my brother? Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate that. Thanks for the love and support, man. You know what time it is. Uh, First of all, man, I want to say rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, man. Uh, man, there's so many videos out there, man. So many people. He inspired so many people out there, man. Um, he was one of the regular OGs from the West Coast. Somebody who helped his own community, uh, helped his own people, even ex-convicts gave him jobs. You know what I'm saying? He didn't leave his hood. I mean, just a lot of positive things to say about Nipsey Hussle, man. Nothing bad to say about him. What's up, Cassandra? How you so you showing love from Albuquerque, New Mexico? We got New Mexico in the building. What's good? What's up, Martin? What's up, Munch? What's up, country girl? What's up, sis? Thanks for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming through. All I ask is you can smash that like button, show some love and support. I appreciate that. Uh, so I just want to break it down. Because I already done like a couple videos about Nip, and you know, there's not really too much else evidence and proof that's out there because for some apparent reason they're not showing no more other footage. They I've heard like they pay to erase video, um and the government or the police confiscated whatever video footage was out there. And it's just so many red flags, man. So many red flags that's went on, man. And why is it every time a celebrity dies, there's so many red flags and everything doesn't seem right? It always seems off, man. And this is the same case with Nipsey Hussle, man. You know, so you know what I'm gonna address. I'm not saying I'm right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I have all the answers, or I just have a lot of questions, and I just want some answers on all these red flags that I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Yo, Kaz Nipsey was gonna make big moves. Facts, brother. I hugged your like button. Okay, that's what's up, Cassandra. What's up, Andy? What's up, brother? This is sad. So, do you think it was the government that did it? Oh, for sure, man. For sure. This, it's just so many red flags, and it was a planned hit. It was organized, orchestrated, whatever you want to call it. Um, so yeah, man, I think they had their hands in it. No doubt. He was gonna unite all the gangs and teach them how to buy and own their own business. He was gonna teach them about being conscious and how black people are still being held back by the white man. True, man. True. Hey, what's up, J Lo? What's up, sis? Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through. How you been? Hey, bro, Big Cat just stopping by to show support. I'm at work right now. The Most High bless you. Okay, that's what's up, J Lo. I don't want to keep you from work, man. You know what it is. But thanks for coming through. I appreciate that. What is it? Um, uh, got these pop-ups keep coming up. Oh man. Okay, you all right? What's up, Crystal? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Uh, there is so many different stories going around. He was trying to make you different. This isn't cool. Yup, exactly. What's up on the rocks? Thanks for coming through, sis. Appreciate that as well. When you teaching the poor knowledge, you a target too. Oh, that's facts right there, Munch. Facts, man. So yeah, man. Nipsey Hussle was making big moves. He was making big moves, and he actually cared about the people in the community, man. The people around him. He just recently bought the whole building that where he had his marathon store, his barber shop, his little restaurant, and all that. And they just, first they owned half of it. It was, it's Nipsey, his brother, his dad, and I think Cowboy was partying on it as well. I think I'm not too sure, but I think he was. So they just recently bought the whole building. So he was making big moves and hiring people from his own hood. You know what I'm saying? That were ex convicts, man. So he was just trying to help out, man. That's all he was trying to do, man. So um, I have so many questions, man, which is kind of crazy. Like, for example, we're in 2019 right now. 2019. Why is it that every time something happens, a murder, robbery, whatever, they give us poor video footage? I mean, we're so advanced and and HD videos. We got, you know, this technology right now where this is 1985 video footage that they're showing us, you know, and that's just crazy, man. Everything's all distorted, uh, it's all cloudy, and they give us a video footage that's like 50, like 100 feet away. I mean, come on, man. You can't even see the shooter. You really don't know who the shooter is. Yeah, they're telling us it's Eric Holder, but can you actually tell if that's Eric Holder, the shooter? You know what I mean? And um, yeah, they showed video footage that Nipsey was wearing a white, like a white, fucking like it wasn't a handkerchief, but it was like a white, like cloth or something around his head, right? But what makes you think they didn't swap it with somebody else from far away and put somebody else standing there instead of Nipsey? You know what I'm saying? Because from far away, it looks like Nipsey from afar, but that could have been somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Even those other guys. I mean, there's just so many red flags. And plus, they said 3 people got shot. 3 people. I only saw 2 people that looked like that got shot. Nipsey and Kerry. The one that said he got shot in his back. The one that Nipsey was supposed to help uh, with some clothes. He was the individual that did 25 years in prison and was out for like 7 months, and then apparently was supposed to meet up with Nipsey at the marathon, and Nipsey was supposed to help him out with a couple shirts or whatever, with a little bit of clothes, and he ended up getting shot as well, allegedly. I'm not saying it's facts because I really believe that this was a pre-planned, organized hit, and I have my reasons why I believe why I feel this way. I'm not just saying because I did my research. I looked into to so many videos, and I mean to other people's videos. I looked into it. I used my best judgment, put two and two together. But the video footage that they showed all of us, I looked over it over and over and over and over. Uh, I heard other people's sayings, whatever. I just continued. I didn't take nobody's advice or how whatever they believe. This is the way I feel, the way I believe with my own eyes, what I saw on that video. What's up, Cutter? What's going on, bro? What's up, Anthony? Actress Georgia Engel died in Princeton, New Jersey, at the age of 70. She voiced Bobby in the open season franchise. Oh, that's what's up. Cassandra, that's not cool. They don't want peace in the streets. They love people killing each other, just like the government kills people with all their setups they have done. That's facts, man. Oh, gave a like. I appreciate that, brother. Yo, Cass. But what happened with the other two dudes that ran away? Yeah, what we never heard. Okay, all those people that were actually there on that video. Okay, those two cats that ran, we never got their testimonial or whatever. Uh, we never they never gave an interview or said what happened. Uh, or any of that. You know, they there hasn't been a video or an interview of Carrie talking about the video. I haven't seen it. I heard him talking about in the background, talking about him being shot and in the back, and that he can't walk. He's in the hospital, and then after that they locked him up, and he's being held uh, for parole violation. And then he said that after that they said he was being held for being a witness, uh, but part of being a witness and for parole violation for hanging around with a gang member, which is Nipsey. Uh, and then I saw a video with him sitting in a wheelchair next to a building, standing next to somebody, but nothing proving actually he got shot. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, when Eric allegedly it was Eric Holder who shot Nipsey and Carrie, right? At close range, because he was right next to him when he shot. Okay. Wait, what gets me? How did they said that Nipsey got shot in the back of the head? Every time he got that Nipsey supposedly got shot, he was facing towards the shooter. He was facing towards Eric Holder. I'm saying, because I really don't know who the shooter was. They're saying it's Eric Holder, but you really can't see who the shooter was. You know what I mean? But anyhow, Nipsey was facing towards the shooter. He never had his back towards the shooter. Once he fell to his side or on his stomach, and then he turned towards his back and was laying down. And then when the shooter came back two more times and shot him in the front area. So how can he get shot and bleeding on? Because he didn't get shot in the face whatsoever. In the back of the head, they allegedly said that he got shot in the back of the head. That was a red flag right there. And then we all know he had no blood on him. Okay, first of all, um, and then what's another huge red flag is one paramedic was giving CPR while another paramedic grabbed Nipsey and pulled and turned him sideways. That's another red flag. While someone's doing a paramedic's doing CPR, you, all you see him was pressing on the chest, but nobody was giving him mouth to mouth. They said that they gave him, a breathing tube, and they put it down his throat, and they gave him an IV. But when they put him on the stretcher, I didn't see no breathing tube or no breathing mask with the breathing tube on Nipsey Hussle, or I didn't see an IV as well. And then when that paramedic was supposedly doing CPR, he wasn't even touching Nipsey's chest. He had his hands like this and not even touching his chest. And then he goes from two hands to one hand. And then he walks away, and you can see his white gloves with no blood on them. If you're pressing on his chest, you're gonna get some blood on the gloves. Point blank period. Especially if they got shot 5 times, close range on the chest. You know what I'm saying? What's up, the kid? How you doing, Maya? What's that? Love y'all forever, fan homies. Everyone 100. Welcome, thanks. That's what's up, Cutter. Show you love, Cutter the Killer Clown. Hi, everyone. Love y'all forever. How in the back of the head? That's what I'm saying, Cassandra. Yeah, I didn't understand how he got shot in the back of the head if he was facing the shooter. You know exactly, Never Obey. That's how they do it now. They massage the heart. There is no more oxygen breath. But okay, oh, what's up? Yeah, man. Okay, if that's the case, well then why did the paramedics say that they put a breathing tube and an IV on him? You know what I'm saying? If you know if that's the case, you know they shouldn't have said that they put a breathing tube and an IV on him. That was it was said on the news that they put a breathing tube, an IV, and all that crap on him. So if they didn't do it, why did they say it? You know what I'm saying? Uh, what's up, Cody Curry? The number one thing is to do chest compressions, and yes, blood is a must on gloves. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand because there's some people that don't bleed, and maybe that's from afar when you shoot somebody, maybe once. But come on, he said he got shot in the head and 5 times on the chest. There's got to be blood, man. There's got to be blood, especially from close range like that. I mean, come on, man. And then there was a shirt or a rag with blood on it, right? Okay. But one thing about paramedics and fire and them firemen that get there as well, they never leave behind any type of blood, cloth, towels with blood or anything like that. They got to clean up after themselves when they're done. They can't just leave that place and have blood on the floor, on the ground, or shirt or cloth full of blood and just left there. They gotta, once they're done there, they gotta have somebody else pick up after them, like the fire department or the paramedic. Another paramedic will clean up after that. Get a water hose, run down that blood, or get a bag, uh, seal it up, whatever blood, whatever cloth of blood, they seal it up. You know what I'm saying? But they have to clean up after themselves. So that was another red flag. Why did they leave that shirt or towel with blood on it? Was it just to show so people could video and take pictures of that? So they'll say, "Oh yeah, there was blood at that. Nipsey was bleeding." You know, What if it was uh a towel and they put fake blood on it just to make it seem like it was blood? I don't know, what if, you know what I'm saying? That's the way I think about it. But if it's a head wound by a bullet, blood flows like an open faucet. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? And when they had him on the stretcher, there was one paramedic behind him holding his head, like moving and holding his head, and he didn't have not one, no blood on his fucking hands, on his white gloves. There was no blood, man, at all, man. Uh, I don't know, man. It was just so many red flags, man, that it always happens this way when a celebrity dies, man. You would think, man, you would think they've done this so many times, like sacrifice bodies, or I've known there's been quite a few celebrities that fake their deaths already, and where they have crisis actors and all that crap, right? Where the police are in on it, the paramedics are in on it. Um, you would think they've done this so many times that they would have this burned out already. They already know how to cover it up. They shouldn't have no red flags. They should be that good already. But they continuously having red flags, and they're continuously messing up every fucking time they do it. You know what I'm saying? They, I don't know, man. They're just continuing fucking up, man. What's up, honey, honey? Not enough of blood around. That's facts, man. Cody Curry shot 5 times, no blood. Must be fake. Yup. It has to be, man. There's just so many fucking red flags, man. And then we see Cowboy. I'm sure most of us saw that video where Nipsey gets shot, right? Where you see supposedly Eric Holder coming through the side. First coming from the side of the building, walking through that little sidewalk part of the building, of the mini mall. You see a white Caucasian coming out of that white car, and right when you see them meet, it looks like that white male gives something to Eric Holder, right? During that time, you could see Cowboy standing at the doorway in front of the Marathon clothing store. He was right at the front door at the Marathon store, right? And then that white male walks inside the Marathon store as well. And then that's when the shooter walks in between the car and close range shoots Nipsey and Kerry. And those other two cats ran and got away. And then the shooter runs back and then runs back and then shoots again, leaves, and then comes back a third time, shoots again, and then runs in between that white car where that white male got out of, and he throws the gun inside that car. If y'all really haven't checked it out, watch that video again, and you could see the shooter, like right by the window, he moves his arm, like you could tell he kind of like he threw the gun inside that white car, and then he ran and got away, took off, right? Um, and then that girl that was inside that black Audi, she took off, runs back to her car. Who in their right mind will run back in an area where they're doing a shooting? Nobody in their right mind is going to run back to that area where there's a shooting, someone's getting killed. I know I'm not going to run back to that area. I'm going to bounce, and I'm going to stay bounced. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay gone, man, until that motherfucker's gone. Unless I have a piece with me and I could try to help out, and shoot back, man. But apparently nobody there had any weapons. And then I know there were all these cars there. That whole parking lot was filled up. And the majority of those cars that were there were prop cars. There were just cars that were parked there, man. They were just prop cars. But that doesn't mean that there weren't people inside the stores. There was probably people inside the stores. And once they heard shooting, how come nobody else got any type of video footage of what happened to Nipsey? How come Cowboy, the whole time Nipsey got shot, Cowboy was at the door, at the Marathon store, at that door, right? At the glass door, watching the whole shooting, man. He watched when Nipsey got supposedly shot 6 times. How come he didn't videotape when Nipsey was getting shot? I mean, everybody has phones these days, man. Everybody has phones. And I guarantee you, Cowboy has a phone. He has a cell phone. You know, I don't understand why he faked his death when he got it going on. That's another thing that gets me. He had it going on. Beautiful wife. He had a good badass business. Um, he was investing, making money. He had a good rap career. I bet you he was gonna start making movies and shit. He was about to blow up even more. He had money. He had badass crib, badass rides. He had fucking like 10 fucking thick ass gold chains. I mean, this dude was living it up, man. You know what I'm saying? And to give all that up to fake your death and go live elsewhere or in a bunker, because they have a city underground. I've talked about that in some of other videos I've done about uh that there's bunkers underground, like a city. They have like bunkers underground made, and they have everything down there that we have up here. They have, food, they have cable, they have fucking drugs, they have everything, stores. I mean, it's just like if you were up here, but they have a city down underground. It's not just here in the United States. It's in all these other countries as well, and those are for like the elites, for like when if there's a World War III, or a gas, if there's thrown gas or whatever, they have a place to go. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, a lot of celebrities, they fake their death, and I'm sure some of them go underground, some go to other places, man. Who knows? But the point I'm trying to say, what's up, Case? What's up, JM Case? Michael Nice is back. I know, bro. I saw that, man. That dude's a clown, man. I was watching what was it? Johnny Poole? Or what's that show? That channel? Uh Johnny Poole or something like that. And Michael Nice came out on that platform, man, on that channel. He don't come out because I heard he was talking shit about Isini's channel. They were saying that Isini had something, that there were CIA informants, that they're snitches, that Isini had something to do with Michael Nice's death and all this bullshit. And then you see Michael Nice on uh Johnny Poole's channel. Uh he has that same mole right here. If you go look at him go look at the um Michael Nice before he died. When he wore that little tandito cap, black cap, he has a mole right here. It's on. I don't know what side. It's on his right side, and you look at him now, and he comes on Poole's channel, and he has that same mo. And what the fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I don't know what he's trying to do, or what he's trying to prove, or what. I don't know what he has up his sleeve, but that dude's a clown, man. He just he hasn't fooled anybody, man. He hasn't fooled me since for not at all, man. That dude hasn't fooled me for shit. What's up, honey, honey? Oh, reliable. What's up, everybody, man? Appreciate y'all smashing that like button. You either be killed or leave. Exactly, Munch. It's legit, surreal, but legit. Salute, homie. Mark Barbie. Money involved. I'm sure he bled in cases where there are arteries torn near a collapsed lung. The blood pours into the thoracic cavity. VP drops. Blood pressure drops. Not enough for the typical blood. Solo head wound. Damn, why he faked his death. Yeah, exactly, man. Hey, because how you doing? Oh, what's up? Oh, reliable. Thanks for coming through. It's rules when you in the business. As Fat Joe. Yup, honey. A huge payout, and it's part of the contract, most likely. I don't know. It's true. What you said, though. Okay. Oh, yeah. La mouse. What he's saying. Okay, money, money. Where y'all seen him at? Oh, you talking about Michael Nice? Never Obey? Jimmy. Yeah. Oh, it's Jimmy Poole. Not Johnny Poole. It's Jimmy Poole. That's right, Case. Jimmy Poole's channel. Uh, Michael Nice resurrected. Maybe he's hanging with Tupac, right? He faked it. Yeah, man. He comes out on Jimmy Poole's channel, man. Yeah, it's not Johnny Poole. It's Jimmy Poole. Yeah, he also talks about Nipsey. What happened to Nipsey. But Jimmy Poole has a good point. About who's involved. That who was involved in the shooting, and it all makes sense what he said about those five individuals on that video footage that were involved, and it all makes sense. I kept looking at that video, kept looking at it. It does make sense. uh I really feel uh Cowboy's involved. uh that black female that was in that black Audi, that white male that came out of that white car parked reversed, Kerry, that dude that got shot, that supposedly got shot with Nipsey, and Eric Holder, the alleged shooter. You know what I'm saying? Those five people um, were involved, and involved in that setup. So I actually feel no, there's more than five people. There's six people. uh Nipsey Hussle was also involved, because I feel that he wasn't. It was a setup, and it was to fake his death. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a lot more red flags, man. Um, like I'll get to, but it just messed up. Why there's only one video footage, out of all those video cameras that were at that fucking mini mall. There's no other fucking video footage out there besides that one that was from the gas station next door. That's the only video footage, and it's like it's all distorted. It's all shady, cloudy. You can't see shit, man. You can't see nothing. You can't see these. I mean, with all the the equipment and computers and advanced technology we have these days, we that video footage look like is from the 80s, man. You know what I mean? It doesn't make no sense, man. It was intentionally uh made that way so we don't see who actually was involved, and so we won't see who actually were there. You know what I'm saying? So they made it that way intentionally. You know what I mean? JMK shaking my head. He had me in the beginning, but once that Michael Nice dude started talking that shit, I saw the bullshit. That channel needs to get shut down completely. Yup, that's facts, man. No cameras in front of marathon. Yeah, Case. Hey, what's up, Kasim? Thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate you. Uh, yeah. What it is? All the video footage, especially from marathon, was seized, man. It was erased. I bet you they were paid off to erase all the video footage, and whatever video footage that was there is owned uh by Nipsey, his brother, their dad, and Cowboy. I mean, all of them. You know what I'm saying? So they're the owners of all the video footage. So I bet you, man, they were paid off to delete whatever footage was on those cameras. That's why no other video footage has been shown. I saw this one video that just came out not too long ago, and it was somebody from inside one of the stores that took a video. I think it was a fan. I think it was a fan that took a short video of Nipsey and of Nipsey Hustle, and you could see, it was right. It had to have been like a few minutes right before that shooting happened, because you could see Nipsey Hustle, you could see those same dudes that were there, and you could see Cowboy. There was like five dudes standing right there in between those two cars where they were standing at, where Nipsey and they were all standing at that same spot. But somebody was videotaping from inside the store outside. They were videotaping. I guess they saw Nipsey. It was a fan, so instead of going and getting an autograph or something, they were probably shy or something. So they just took a little short video footage. It was like probably a minute long. Uh, but it was right before that shooting happened. Uh, but besides that, there was no other video footage showing when the shooting happened, man. Nothing. There's nothing out there, man. And that's another red flag. Why isn't there no other video footage, especially when you have like 5 to 7 other cameras in that little mini mall? You know, so that's crazy, man. Um, so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So right now I just want to give you my point of view as well right now, man. Now, a few days after Eric Holder apparently shot and killed Nipsey, Eric Holder's girlfriend, who was the getaway driver, was picked up by the LAPD and questioned, right? But they let her go once they were done questioning her, man. You know, if they um if they want us all to believe that Nipsey Hussle actually got killed, they need to make this more believable, man. Point blank, period. They need to make that shooting look more real, and the aftermath, whatever they do, they got to make it look more real, man. Uh, like they need to arrest Eric Holder's girlfriend for being an accomplice to the murder. If they want to make it look more believable, I mean, it makes no sense at all, man. not arresting, you know, Eric Holder's chick. Come on, man. If that happened to any one of us, uh, out here, man, the driver would be arrested as well, man. You know, by not arresting Eric Holder's chick, that just proves that the CIA, COINTELPRO are involved. They got to be involved because by looking at the video footage, you can tell it was planned and organized. I mean, they questioned Eric Holder's chick. If she was the driver, you got to arrest her for being an accomplice, man. Am I right? You know what I'm saying? And by them letting her go, that's a fucking huge red flag as well. You know, if they're saying that they saw her parked on the side with the car on, ready to bounce. You know what I'm saying? And actually, they saw her and Eric Holder drive up to that spot twice. The first time, Eric Holder was driving, and she was on the passenger side, right? And they parked, and that's when Eric Holder went up to him. I guess allegedly went up to Nipsey and Cowboy, gave him a handshake, and he was telling them that he was an upcoming rapper and all that bullshit. We all know that story is bullshit because Nipsey already knew Eric Holder. So that conversation that Cowboy said was bullshit. So we know that was a lie. Okay? And then he went and got a burger and bounced. Then they said they came back around, but the chick was driving and Eric was on the passenger side. They they pulled up on the side of the building and Eric Holder got out. You know, and this doesn't make sense. There were people saying that they saw Eric Holder pull up twice. Once he was driving, the second time the chick was driving. Well, if they saw that, how come they didn't alert Nipsey and let him know what was going on, man? Especially if they knew that he had problems with Eric Holder. DMK, they do threatens me, and I'm gonna have two guns and a vest on me all day, every day until one of us is dead. And even if we have a sit down and squash, yep, that's facts. Never obey. Pat had a chance. Nipsey none. I think it was just Eric Holder and his accomplice. She probably thought Shitty Cuz was just going to jack a chain or something. But in the eyes of the law, she is still going to face murder charges. Oh yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, Shitty Cuz is in a few of Nip's videos. Oh really? What's up, Nate? I haven't seen those videos, man. I need to check that out. Didn't that shit piss you off, bro? Niggas talk all that tough shit that they're gonna do this and that and shit pop off. And nobody does shit in the moment and after. Yeah. One only thing is Pac had an idea something was up, kind of like Pac fake ass homies. Wondering why he wasn't and why he ain't have no other security with him, especially after being threatened a few days prior. Yeah, man, and that's another thing. He had a security, right? He had his homeboy that was a security that's been with him for a while. Uh, and if you need a security, man, that security's going, especially if you're out and about, you're gonna need your security with you no matter what. You're not gonna be like, I think I'll be all right today. I don't think I'm gonna get shot today, man. I think I'm good today. You could take today off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it don't work like that. If you're gonna have a security, either that security is gonna be with you every day, or you're gonna have two different securities, where one will work 4 days and the other will work 3 days. You know what I mean? So you'll be covered every fucking day. Especially he rocks with all that gold on him and a badass ride. I mean, come on. If you're gonna be in the hood like that, you're gonna need security, man. Point blank, period. No matter what, because there are haters out there. To them, that's a lick. All that gold chain. He every time I see him, he has all them chains on. So to any hood dude in the game, to them that's a lick, man. That's a come up. So you're gonna need a security 24/7, man. And and it just happened that day he told his security to take the day off, and that's the day he allegedly gets killed. Ain't that a bitch? The day he tells his bodyguard to chill and take a day off, he gets killed that day. That's a huge red flag as well, man. No one touched Orlando, but he supposedly killed Pac. Yeah, I know. Never obey. Tupac dead. The problem is that he stood in that spot so many times, his street sense sort of dipped. Classic slipping. Yep. He got too comfortable, man. He got too comfortable, man. You can never get too comfortable, man. No matter what, man. You know, he just probably felt that he's been helping people out left and right, like nobody was gonna do him any harm. That everybody loved him, man. Which is true. A lot of people probably love this dude. You know what I'm saying? Respected this dude. You know, and wherever he went, he still had homies with him. So to him, that's still like, oh man, I got people backing me. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be with people that have you know cuetes, man, who that's packing, dude, that have a gun. So shit pops off, you're covered, man. You know, a celebrity in the hood, you need security. That's facts, case. You know what I mean? Yo, what's good, fam? What's up, BJ? What's good, bro? Thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for the love and support. Thanks for smashing that like button. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, man. So that's crazy, man. Okay. Also, look, when the news and the police looked and described, when they looked and described what happened to Nipsey Hussle from the video, they didn't break it down. They didn't break it down who all those people were on the video, because there was too much movement in that video footage, and they didn't break it down, man. They didn't break it down who this person was, who this person was, because it did look fishy, man. It did look fishy, man. And that place was crowded, man. There was no place to park. Uh, it was just like you could tell they had prop cars all in there to fill it up, to make it look it was busy, because the more cars, you know, the more crowded it looks, the better for them. You know what I'm saying? So that was a huge red flag as well, man. Uh since the police and the newscast, they didn't break it down. Like, for example, the police didn't say anything about that white male individual who got out his white car and gave something to Eric Holder, right? It looked like a gun. First, when I first looked at it, it looked like he said something to him. But I kept looking at it over and over and over and over. It kind of looks like, see, because it's too cloudy, man. You can't really see, man. They did that intentionally, man. They made that video footage look like that on purpose, so we can't see what was going on, man. You know, the details. So we can't see what the true details, man. But it does kind of look like he gave the shooter something, and then that white individual walked straight into the marathon's clothing store, right? And the whole time you could see Cowboy standing right inside the store, behind the door. Um, so after that, uh, when Eric started shooting uh, towards Nipsey and his homies, that's when that white individual and Cowboy walked inside the marathon store. Then a black female gets out her black Audi and runs. She runs away, but comes back to her car, gets in, and it looks like she was looking at Kerry, the dude that got shot with Nipsey, right? And looked like if she was waiting for a sign from Kerry. So she turned the lights on, like if she gave Eric Holder a sign, like to go back and he to finish him off. Then she gets back out the car and runs away. And that's when the shooter was about to leave. You could tell like he was about to go, but he comes back the third time, shoots again, and then that kick kind of looked awkward. The way uh the shooter, he kind of kicked him like awkward. His leg went like kind of crooked. You know what I'm saying? It looked kind of like off, man. Anyways, after he kicked Nipsey in the head, he runs in between that white car, and it looks like he throws the gun inside the window, and then he bounces. You know what I'm saying? So there were just all these red flags on that video, man. Just too many red flags, man. JMK, I'm from New York City, but I got family in LA. I have a childhood friend that moved over there. Tells me a lot of shit about how it is over there. I'm from Long Beach, New Orleans. It's spot on. What's up, Mike? For example, Google Sandman niggas. Hey, what's up, Loso? What's up, brother? Big ass in my family in chat. Love you, big ass hermano. Appreciate that, brother. Likewise, man. You know what time it is. Narrow Bay Truth, desensitizing even. Narrow Bay, where are you from? Them dudes don't fuck around in LA. A dude tells you he's gonna kill you, and you best be sure he gonna kill you. LA gang life is the realest. Yep. Yo, Cass, especially in LA. Yep. Nip's well connected with his hood, and the whole hit is definitely staged. Mondo. Yeah, man. So, yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, man. And what gets me, man, is that the cops said 3 people got shot, but in my eyes, I only saw 2 people get shot, allegedly get shot. Nipsey and Kerry. That dude, that dude that allegedly got shot with Nipsey was Kerry. That dude that did 25 years in the pen and got released, and he's been out for 7 months. He didn't just get out. He's been out for 7 months when he was supposed uh when he was supposed to meet Nipsey at the marathon store, and for some clothes, shirts or whatnot, whatever. Uh and then he ends up getting shot allegedly as well in the back. And he said it cracked one of his vertebrae from his spinal cord, and now he's paralyzed, that he can't walk. So now he's in a wheelchair. That's what he said. That's what Kerry said. I don't know if he changed his story or what, but I remember when he got interviewed, he said that one of his vertebrae got chipped, it got cracked off, and now uh he's well, he can't walk now, in other words. And so now he has to be in a wheelchair. That came from Kerry, right? Out of his mouth. That's what I heard. But I don't know if he changed his story. Most likely he probably did. You know what I'm saying? Who knows, man? But yeah, they said three people got. See, they made two different stories. They said one person died and two people got sent to the hospital in critical condition, right? And then they said that Nipsey died. One person got sent to in critical condition, and another one got treated at on site and got released. So they said two different stories. That doesn't make sense, man. You know what I'm saying? That's another red flag. You know, so they're just so inconsistent with their stories. It just you got to break it down to it's fake, man. It's a hoax. They pre-planned it. It was orchestrated. They were all in on it, and it. I mean, like I said before, man, they faked so many celebrities' deaths already. You would think they would have it down packed. You know what I mean? But they continue to fuck up and continue to make all these red flags, man. And I mean, there's a lot of us that are smart, man. You know, and there's a lot of us that are dumbfounded. You know what I'm saying? But there's some people that are gonna believe the story, but there's a lot of us that are not gonna believe it, man. I mean, we'll catch those red flags, and we'll put two and two together, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so they can't fool everybody. So yeah, man. So Nipsey and Carrie, to be honest with y'all, I don't even think, like I said, I really don't believe they got shot. I don't believe Carrie got shot in the back. He's playing that story. That he got shot. Now he's handicapped. He can't walk. Uh, and that Nipsey died. I don't believe that, man, for 1 second. See, Nipsey was a known and active Crip. You know what I'm saying? And when someone is gang related, they are always on their P's and Q's, man. You got to be, man, because you have rivals. You got motherfuckers that are just gonna start shit for no apparent reason. So, so when the white male uh got out the car, I guarantee you, Nipsey looked at him because he was just what, like 2 cars away. When that white male got out the car, Nipsey was facing towards that way. So Nipsey had to at least glance at him, look at him. I mean, come on, man. When you're like talking to people and then somebody walks by you, you always turn and glance and look. I know I do. No, I have that habit, man. Where if I see somebody in my peripheral view, whatever you call it, uh, if I see somebody walking, I'm gonna glance and look, see who it is. That's just the way I am, man. Uh, so if somebody's walking the way towards Nipsey was looking, he had to have seen that white male. And And then also he's facing the way Eric Holder came. You know what I mean? So it had to been set up because he's facing this way. Like if I'm facing this way, right? The way I'm facing, Eric Holder came from the same direction where I'm facing. So Nipsey had to have seen him, man. So that just goes to show that it was fake because how is he gonna let this dude creep up to him that close without him or any of his homies looking at him, man, or check or seeing him or anybody? You know what I'm saying? Um, that just seems odd to me, man. How he can actually creep up a car away and start shooting, you know? So to me, it had to been planned, man. There's no way Eric could have creeped up all the way next to Nipsey without Nipsey seeing him, man. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Facts at Nairobi. Loso, yeah, but Gene gets threats because he knows a lot of secret, dirty shit about Diddy and other celebs he worked with, did jobs for. I think Nipsey was thinking Shitty Cuz might want to squat. Nip looked a bit antsy, but not scared when he saw him coming. This was Tupac's story. Oh, that could be true. Mike Loso Jean even said himself that land people in jail. Oh yeah, boy, just keep me in prayer, my brothers. Life of Boy, what's up, boy? Nipsey and Tupac faked their death. Oh yeah, facts, man. That's what I'm shooting at. I mean, to me, that's what it is, man. I know for a fact Tupac faked his death, and so far, as I'm looking at all this evidence and proof, it's all leaning towards he's faked his death as well, Nipsey. You know what I mean? It was just no way. Uh, it wasn't a setup, man. It was just no way. It was a fake setup, man. Uh, so anyways, uh, so yeah, man. So after Eric Holder supposedly shot Nipsey and Carrie, he ran and threw the gun inside that white car. Uh, I don't know if y'all saw that in that video, but if you haven't, go back and watch that video footage again, man. I guarantee you, it looks like the shooter threw that fucking gun inside that white car. Because I believe that individual, that white male that came out of that white car, it was his gun. I think he gave it to Eric Holder or whoever the shooter was, and then after he did what he did, see, and also they didn't even say what type of gun he shot uh that Eric Holder used. They didn't say what type of gun, what type of bullets. They didn't say shit. They didn't break it down to let us know what they got shot with, man. Does anybody know what type of weapon, what type of gun did Eric Holder use to shoot Nipsey and Kerry? Does anybody know? I don't think they gave us that information. A 45? Tupac lives in Bahamas and lives South Royal Royalist. They had a pic of a shell. I know. I saw the shells. It could have been blanks. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like blanks. Uh, but I don't know, man. It could have been a cop went and threw some shells on there, or I don't know, man. Uh, but I was trying to figure out. I didn't see no video of the police or the news channel. Nobody even said what type of gun or what type of shells that they found or any of that type of information. You know, unless I missed it because I didn't see any video or any footage about that. Nines are a little different shape. Glock 9. See, I saw a gun. They showed a gun. I don't think it was a 45. They showed a gun and it was like as big as the hand. A gun was as big as the hand. It fit inside the hand. So I don't know if it was like a 32. Uh it wasn't, I don't know. I don't think it was a 25 or a 22. It looked like a 32 or a 380. Uh it's one of those. It was a small gun. It wasn't one of these. You know what I'm saying? This is my 45 right here. You know what I'm saying? Mike, but damn, if he got hit with that, then them shits fucked him up, especially at that distance. The show carries a lot more powder to match with the 45. Damn, see, because I could have sworn I saw a picture of the gun, but they didn't say what kind of gun it was. They didn't say what type of shells, but it was a small handgun. It fit inside the hand. You know what I mean? No, bro. Look at the hole. See that? Did that look like a BB gun? A 1911. I can't see. Like a BB gun? No, I was asking even if you knew. I don't think they said what caliber it was. Nah, bro, I won't, man. Fly Mac wrapped with his coat. You think it was a 1911 45, Mike? You think Fly Mac rapped about his coat? You think it was a 1911 45 Colt 45? Yeah, chrome. Damn. Yeah, the chrome ones are nice, man. But see that the one they showed, it was all black. It was all black, and it was inside. The, the gun was in the hand. I don't know if that was the gun. I don't know, man. But yeah, he holds 7 to 9. They hold seven. They hold seven and one in the chamber, right? Never obey. It has. Yeah, you never know, man. You know? Yeah. Yep. Facts, Mike. Facts, bro. Yeah, but I'm gonna try to find out what type of gun was used. You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious, man. Just curious about that. Uh okay, now what's that? Now on another note, I want to talk about the red flags, man, as well. They said that when the paramedics arrived at the scene, right, that they put a breathing tube down Nipsey's throat and an IV in his arm before placing Nipsey on a stretcher, right? But when I saw Nipsey on the stretcher, I did not see no breathing tube or an IV on Nipsey's arm. But there was a paramedic officer giving fake CPR. Like I said before, how he was like not touching Nipsey's chest. And then what also got me, how did Nipsey come off his shoe? How did his shoe and sock come off his foot? Is that were they trying to send a sign or a message by Nipsey having only one shoe on, one sock and one shoe on? Was that like a sign from the elites? You know, because how did a sock, a whole sock and a shoe come off his foot when he just dropped? Supposedly had just dropped. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get shot in the foot, so they weren't trying to look at the wound or nothing because he didn't get shot in no foot. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, it was fatter than a nine. Yeah, I know. Okay, that's a nice piece you got. Appreciate that, Never Bray. Appreciate that, bro. It's about time. Dude, Never Bray was okay. I might drop a vid or live stream this week. Oh, okay. Glock 19 fits inside the hand. Oh, a Glock 19 fits inside the hand and it's not that big and it's 9 millimeter with 15 rounds. Oh shit. Oh, that's a nice piece then. If a Glock 19 fits inside your hand and it's not that big, but it's a 9 millimeter with 15 rounds. Oh man, that shit nice. Could do some damage with that little piece. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. Uh, okay, you a bad motherfucker, bro. You know what time it is, bro? You know what time it is? That's right, homie. Keep your toy right in arm's reach. But I sleep with it, brother. Sleep with it. You know what I mean? I fall asleep, and I have my hand right, my finger on the trigger. Fall asleep with it like that, right under the pillow like that, bro. I fall asleep. I'm just like that with it on the trigger. My shotgun. I got another piece. I got another piece in my drawer over there. I don't got a shotgun. I got two handguns. Yeah, I want to know what caliber it was too. This one's a 45. That's a 9. I got a 45 and a 9. But this is my baby right here. My 45 right here. You know what I mean? So so yeah, man. Like all these red flags, man. So is it Katrina or Karina that's handling your production? Karina. It's Karina. How did you know, Kevin? Say, Kevin, how did you know, brother? Hey, Kevin, how do you know that, bro? Oh, that's right. Oh man, that had some hairs in the back of my neck. Got lifted for a little bit, man. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I forgot, man. Yeah, it's Karina. I, yeah, man. Damn. I was like, dude, how did you know, man? But yeah, bro. You can see the chrome gun through a car window at one point. Oh, that's crazy, man. It's crazy. She was she was on the other day with your dog. Yeah, yeah, she was, bro. Yeah, with Nippy. Yeah, Nipsey. I got my little Nipsey right there. What's the matter, baby? Nipsey, come here, baby. Come here. They want to see you. Come here. Come on. Uh, yeah, man. So yeah, man. So that one officer, man, was giving fake CPR. Was giving fake CPR. Wasn't even touching the body of Nipsey, right? But for some reason, I was looking at that body, man, of Nipsey Hussle, and for some reason that body looked bigger than Nipsey. I mean, I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong, man, but it really looked like that was not Nipsey on that stretcher, man. You know, but I don't know. I could be wrong, man, but I don't know. That body looked bigger, and I don't know, man. It could have been a dummy. I don't know, man. Who knows? Because there were all the paramedics were standing so close to each other, blocking the camera. When do they have that many paramedics or them firemen so close to each other, man? They were like shoulder to shoulder, and like you couldn't see Nipsey. I mean, I've never seen so many fucking officers, like paramedics, like covering the whole stretcher, man. You know what I mean? There's usually only two, one on each side, and maybe one way in the back. Three people on that rolling that stretcher. There were like six of them. You know what I'm saying? And they were like shoulder to shoulder, so where you can't see. But they fucked up. They left a little space where you could see the one uh paramedic trying to do CPR, but he left enough room where you could see, and he wasn't touching Nipsey's chest at all, bro. He was just doing air. He was just doing air, man. So yeah, man. And then also that paramedic that was doing the CPR, there was no blood on his white gloves. Um, you didn't see no blood on Nipsey's body. The officer that was behind or towards his head, he didn't have no blood on his hands as well. You know, it was just so many fucking red flags, man. It just so many, man. It just pissed me off that they would. I mean, what's the reason for all these celebrities faking their deaths, man? You know, it just doesn't make sense. Why fake your death? You know, and it's just crazy, man. These are all red flags that should be having all of us thinking twice on what really did happen. Also, the disturbing thing that I saw was when the whole family spoke during the funeral, right? First of all, let me put it like this. Just imagine if one of your family members passed away, right? And just got shot in cold blood. Now you're never going to see that person anymore, man. You're going to have like some type of anger inside, right? You're going to have some type of anger inside you, man. Especially if they just got murdered in cold blood. If it was your brother, your uncle, uh, your dad, your cousin, whoever, you're going to have some type of anger and hurt inside you, man. You know? And so that's your family member, your blood, and your brother or your boyfriend, your father, your cousin, just whoever. It's going to hurt you bad, man. It's going to hurt you suda bad, like hardcore, man. Well, then why didn't nobody from Nipsey's family cry or show any type of anger to what happened to Nipsey Hussle? How come not one person cried, man? Not they didn't even shed no tears, man. I know if I got up there, cause trust me, my brothers passed. I have two brothers already passed away. My father already passed away, and no matter what, man, I shed tears, man. I shed tears, man. You know what I'm saying? And for their family, especially your mom, man, especially your mom, right? Will shed some tears because there's no love than a mother's love, man. That's so much love right there. Your mom has a different type of love than your dad. You know what I'm saying? Your dad has tough love, but he still has emotion and love and charisma. You know what I mean? He ha- he's still gonna feel hurt, but your mom has that feminine, that more my mijo, my son. More hurt, man. So she's gonna shed tears, man. Point blank, period. But what got me is Lauren London didn't fucking cry. She didn't shed no tears. The mom, the father, the brother, uh, nobody, the friends, family. I mean, nobody fucking cried, man. Nobody shed no tears. That's a huge red flag right there, man. You know, I'm kind of scared of it though. It's fucking powerful as fuck. I put heavy slugs in it like an idiot and scared the shit out of me. Wait, R4. The gun reminds me of the video game Doom. DP12. Nice. That myself fact. Bought a DP12. Oh, really? There was so many cops. You thought they were at Krispy Kreme grand opening, right? Oh, that's crazy, bro. You seen the twin 1911, like two welded together? Nah, bro. He was about 6'2", 180. Sawed off Dillinger. I'm a gun nut. Oh, that's what's up, Narrow Bay. Musket gun. You got some serious toys? Never obey? That's what's up, brother. I'm kind of scared of it though. So yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just me, man, but I know you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. I mean, it would be hard to me like to express my feelings and say what I would have to say, especially like in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, especially full of the auditorium full of people, because I know a lot of people showed up. It was packed. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey had a lot of love, man. A lot of people cared about him, man. You know, he had a lot of respect from a lot of people, and he had a lot of love from a lot of people, man. You know, and that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. What he did was positive movements, man. And not only he was doing a lot of for the community, man. He even had he hired a homie to paint a basketball court and the backboards so all these kids could come and play and at the basketball court, you know, and have a good time there, man. I mean, he was just embellishing the community, man. He was just trying to do his part, man. That's all he was trying to do. You know what I mean? I mean, it takes a lot for especially one person to change the whole community and everything, man. You know, a, a lot more people got to do their part too, man, you know. But he did a lot, man. He tried to do more than his part, man. And you got to give him credit for all that, man. You got to give him credit. You know, you got to give him props when props is due, man, when credit is due. So, in my conclusion, man, I guarantee y'all, man, that Nipsey's not dead and they faked and orchestrated his murder, man. Uh, that that was so wrong, dude. You don't say shit like that. That was so wrong, dude. You don't say shit like that. What's that? Yeah, never obey. There is only one Jesus. No mortal man has that title. Why? Hey, his sister said that he's our Jesus Christ. I had to change the channel after that comment. My soul didn't let me continue to hear all that blasphemy. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? He was our Jesus Christ. And then they had this crisis actor. Because I'm sure y'all heard, I don't know if y'all seen that video where they had that one black lady. She was screaming, saying that Nipsey knew her family. He did a lot for her family and for her kids. Uh, and uh, after that, she kept screaming, like trying to stomp her feet and yell all this type of shit. And then you could hear her on after she was done. You could hear her in the background saying, "Uh, delete that part. I couldn't fake it right. I couldn't cry right. I couldn't fake it right. Delete the last part or something like that." And then they interviewed this other lady. Interviewed another lady, and she was like, "Well, what did he do for the community?" And she was like, "Oh, I can't think right now, but I'm so depressed. I don't feel good." But she couldn't answer shit. And then she interviewed a young Hispanic male. He was probably in his 20s, and he said that Nipsey was a god to him. That he said that uh Nipsey Hussle did a lot for the community. Uh, he helped the people. He was like a god. Well, matter of fact, he was like a god to me. He was a god to me. I was like, look at this dude, man. Wait, what is he? What's wrong with this cat, man? You know, you could tell he was a crisis actor, man, just talking out of his ass. So yeah, man, they had all the people that they were interviewing. They were all crisis actors, man. You could just tell, man. None of them shed a tear, especially that first one they interviewed. She was like, she was like, how can I say it? She was overdoing it. She was like, "Oh my god!" like yelling and screaming, like, "Not Nipsey, not Nipsey! Oh my god!" Like you actually thought she was about to cry, and then she did it. You know, Nipsey. Hold on a minute, y'all. Just real quick. I don't know what's wrong, with my dog. What's the matter? Come here. Come here. Over here. uh, yeah, man. Look, say hi to everybody. Look, who's that? Say 210. Say 210. Hood Squad family. Hmm. Hey, what's up? The Heart Stopper. Hey, that wasn't his son. That's Lil Wayne's son. Hey, hold on, man. Because a lot of people didn't know who he was until he got killed, though. And did y'all see how one of his sons said that speech without a tear? That's one thing I found strange. Kids don't understand death. They cry. Exactly, never obey. That's facts, bro. You know, a lot of kids, they don't understand none of that, man. But they'll just stand there and they don't know the whole concept, but they'll cry. You know what I'm saying? Because they know something's wrong, but they don't know the whole deal. They don't really know about Jesus Christ, heaven and hell, and none of that. Um, so they don't really know the whole deal about it, the concept, like I said, but they'll cry. You know what I'm saying? Um, or they'll just sit there like dumbfounded. You know what I mean? Like just quiet. Um, but they know. They don't know. They don't really know the whole deal, man. And go over there. Okay. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. Yo, Playboy, we respect each other in this channel. No bullshit comes. That's facts. That's facts, Never Obey right there. Yeah, man. The hard stopper, I just removed him. Yeah, man. I don't tolerate none of that crap over here, man. Especially on my channel, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't like bullshit like that, man. If you're gonna be talking crap like that, get the fuck out of here, man. Straight talk, man. That's real talk, man. Right, Nipsey? Right? Right? Tell him fuck out of here. So yeah, man. Um. So okay, I want to just change it up a little bit, but uh, we all know that the COINTELPRO and the elites don't like it when people help their community. You know, like they don't like when we help people who are in need of help. They don't like it when there's peace between gangs. They especially don't like it when we help feed the poor. Because now they're making laws that you'll get arrested if they catch you feeding the poor or like giving shit away to the poor and stuff like that. Now it's a crime. They'll arrest people who actually feed the poor, or like if you try to give them food or like a shirt or shoes or whatever you try to help them with, or you give them a sandwich, or if there's like an organization like and you go like to under a bridge and you make a setup and you start giving away like banana sandwich and a drink or whatever, they can arrest you, man, for feeding the poor. And then now I don't know, in some states it's it's against the law to be homeless. I don't know if y'all heard that, but that's some crazy shit. You know, I mean, we have people that are suffering in the United States, but they'll rather go and help other homeless people from other countries than helping our own. And that's kind of sad, man. First, let's help our own, and then once we could do that, then we could help with whoever else needs help. And that's sad, man. You out, brother? No, that was Andy. What's up, Helping the Vision? Blessings to you in the chat. Thanks. I appreciate that. Helping the Vision. Thanks a lot, man. One love. I'm staying for a bit. So I appreciate that, Case. JMK's enjoy the show, but gotta go. I'm here in the UK. I will have to watch replay. Night all. All right, Andy. Thanks. I appreciate you coming through, man. Thanks for the love and support, man. Take care, man. One love, brother. 210 Who Squad family for life, bro. Right, baby? Hey, quit licking me. Illuminati killers was good. Yeah, I was just like Australia helping other countries before they help the poor here. Exactly, man. I mean, we got a lot of people, man, that are suffering here, man. And see, a lot of us don't think we'll end up homeless, and especially for the people that don't have family, man. Like you might end up here and you had a small family or whatever, but now you're out here alone and you're working, you have your own apartment or house, and you're doing good, and then all of a sudden your job, uh something happens and they go bankrupt or whatever, you lose your job. So now you're trying to find another job and to pay your bills, and you can't, and then you fall behind and you get evicted, and then you end up on the streets just that quick. You know what I'm saying? And none of us don't know it's gonna happen to all of us, man. But when you're in that situation, it's a motherfucker, man. See, and there are some people that are fortunate that they have family. So like when they fall behind and shit like that, they got family to turn to. But there's a lot of people that don't have family to turn to, so they end up on the streets. Or they might have a friend that might help them out for a little bit or whatever, but uh because nowadays it's hard to find a job, man. It's hard to find jobs these days, man. That's straight up, you know. So I Hey, I'd rather own a rat than be a rat. Yup, facts. Alright, buddy. Helping me. We all one family. True, true. What's up, Marlon? The lady jumping out of the SUV controlled the hit. Oh yeah, facts, man. Out of that black Audi. Yeah, man. That's what I was saying. She did the same thing twice, ran back into the shooting area, and clear as day, Eric reacts to her flashing the lights. Exactly, because I think she was looking at Carrie, and Carrie noticed that Nipsey was still moving or whatever the case may be. So she flashed Eric because the second time Eric shot, he started running and it looked like he was gonna bounce. He actually went, got on the the sidewalk part, and he started like running, and he was kind of a good distance, and then he saw that flash lights on the car, so then he stopped and ran back and did that third shooting, and then he kicked Nipsey in the head, and then ran, and it looked like he threw that gun inside that white car, inside the window of that white car where that white male got out of, and it looked like he gave the gun to the shooter. The reason why I say the shooter because I can't really pinpoint if it was Eric Holder as the shooter because that whole video footage was cloudy, man. It was cloudy, distorted. You can't see shit. It was very very hard to see any details in that video footage. And what they did was they distorted that video on purpose. They made it look cloudy. They made it look like that intentionally, so we don't so we can't see who the people were, who the shooter was, and whatever details that were by the people standing by the buildings, you know, because you can actually see Cowboy watching the whole scenario, the whole shooting, without him trying to help or distract uh the shooter or not even videotape the shooting with his phone. Just too many red flags, man. Just too many red fucking flags, man. That don't make sense, man. Hey, what's up, Don Juan? What's good, bro? Life is good. Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, okay, I just heard that like 4 days ago that it's a crime to be homeless. Like, dude, what the fuck is this country coming to? Yeah, never obey. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. Not all states are like that, but there's quite a few states that it's illegal to be homeless. See, because I don't know what state it was where they picked up all these homeless people, man. I don't know what state it was, and they left. You know how homeless people they'll have those grocery carts, and like they had all their belongings, all their blankets, whatever shit they had, whatever they owned was in that grocery carts, right? And so the cops did a roundup and picked up all the homeless people, and they made them put their carts, their grocery carts, belongings, all on the sidewalk, all like in a line, and they arrested all these fucking homeless people. And where are these homeless people at right now? They're saying that they were going to be taken to those FEMA camps. I bet you, I put money on it. All those homeless people are dead already because I seen those concrete blocks where they put those casket liners, those black casket liners that they had, that they probably because they already buried so many of those casket liners inside these concrete blocks, and they put them like underground, and all you can see is the top parts of the concrete blocks. They have tops on them, but they're already dead people being buried. And I guarantee you, they're all the homeless people and probably illegal immigrants that they arrested as well. I mean, that's fucked up, man. And they had so many of those buried underground already. They had shit. It looked like they had like at least maybe 1,000, 2,000 of those buried. But in each one, I don't know how many people they put in each one, you know? So there's a lot of dead people already being buried. What's up, Playing Scientist? How you doing, brother? Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. What's up, Chris Cross? What's good? Because when you get a chance, check out the image with the shell about 75% down the page. Uh, okay, bro. Uh, all right, Mike. I'll check it out, bro. Hope you're having a great day. Stay up and always sending prayers to you and the fam. Appreciate that, Chris Cross. That means a lot, bro. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be having surgery again. I think like in 2 weeks. I'm gonna have to have another endoscopy done. I get them every 2 months. Because my varices on my throat, on my esophagus is real bad, man. So I have to get another one, man. I'm trying to get this surgery to get that shunt put in my liver for so it could prolong, so my liver, so it could prolong me to where I could stop the bleeding. It'll stop the bleeding and to where I can get a liver transplant because I'm trying to get disability approved for disability so I can get Medicare and get put on the list, you know. So I'm just praying, man, and I want to thank each and every one of y'all, man, for being down with me, man, being true 210 Hood Squad family members, man, just being there for me, man. I want to thank the Lord up above for giving me strength to fight. What? What? So yeah, man, gives me strength to do my videos, man. So yeah, man, I want to send my love to each and every one of y'all, man, who's down with me, man. Appreciate y'all, man, for all y'all love, support, prayers, and y'all's donations, man. Uh, for those who don't know, I have a GoFundMe link. The link's in the description below. If you don't see it, there's a little arrow. You hit the arrow, and it should pop down. It'll take you straight to my GoFundMe account. Whatever donations I get, it all goes towards my for like my medication. It all goes towards my health for whatever I need, man. What are you doing? God, go over there. Getting tasty. Jim K. I tell my story without being embarrassed. I went through a dark time in my life. Shit, it was hell. I'm good now, though. I have a great wife. I had two more kids. Don't do drugs and don't drink either. That's what's up, Never Obey. Same for me, man. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't do none of that, man. That's why they told me I'm a good candidate for liver transplant. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that have like liver disease or cirrhosis, and they still drink. But when they see that, uh, they're not going to give you a liver transplant. You know what I'm saying? Um, because to them, you're not going to be a good candidate because you're just going to mess up that one as well. You know what I'm saying? So, but like for me, since I don't do no drugs, I haven't drank. I've been clean for at least 10, 11 years. Uh, so yeah, man. So I've been clean, man. Been clean, man. So that's a good thing for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Have faith, bro. Get that shunt to reduce the pressure in those varices, and best of luck on getting a new liver, bro. Appreciate that, Mike, man. That means a lot, man. Life's about lessons, and if you came back from the lowest of times and made it back, that is accomplishment in itself. Facts, JMK. That's all facts, brother. It's good to hear your story, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just try to, I try to make the best out of it right now, man, with my family. Um, that's why I feel like I'm trying to do my part and to expose everything that's all negative and about the Illuminati, the elites, uh, to everybody that's in the dark that doesn't know what's going on with us around us right now, man. I just feel I want to do my part, man, to enlighten everybody, um, and just give them some information, man, and some knowledge, man. Uh, and let them know, man. What their agenda is, man. With the Illuminati's, what their agenda is about the martial law, how they're trying to get our weapons, about the harp, but the Agenda 2030, just whatever knowledge I learned, man. I just want to expose them, man. Just expose them, man, to the fullest, and just share it with everybody, man. That whoever doesn't know, whoever's in the dark, just shed some light on it, man. Point blank, period. That's all I'm trying to do, man. So yeah, man. These Illuminati elites, all these motherfuckers, man, don't like it, man, when there's peace between gangs, and they especially don't like it when we help feed the poor. So that's what Nipsey Hussle was all about. You know what I mean? Nipsey was going to have a meeting with the LAPD the following day to try and start peace with the Bloods and Crips. But Nipsey didn't make it to that meeting, fam. And so Nipsey was going to make a change in the community, but the elites had to make an end of it, man. Had to stop it. So the elites did that by faking Nipsey's death. You know, the elites didn't have to really kill Nipsey for real. All they had to do was, fake his death, man. And by doing that, that's also stopping his agenda. You know what I'm saying? But to us, they're trying to make it seem like okay that he's dead, man. So uh these people, man, have faked so many lives, man. You would think they would be able to fake it a lot better, man. But they haven't, man. They continue to fuck up, and where do they get these awful acting crisis actors, man? I don't Did y'all see them crisis actors, man? They don't know how to act. They they're just pathetic, man. Point blank period, man. You know? So all I'm saying, man, is we are getting hip to their agendas, man. Like I said before, every time a celebrity ends up dead, every time they end up dead, there's always shit that don't look or sound right. It doesn't, man. It seems like every time a celebrity dies, the government and police are getting worse trying to cover up the murder. What? So, you know, and I don't know if y'all heard, man, but uh Nipsey Hussle was was also investing in cryptocurrency. Did y'all hear about that? About he was investing in cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. And they were saying maybe by him investing in that, maybe that had something to do with his death. Uh, but I seriously doubt it, man. I don't think it had anything to do with that cryptocurrency by him investing in Bitcoin. because that's going to be the new currency or something like that, and it's better to invest and to in Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? What did you think of Neverland documentary, guys? Uh, the Neverland, uh, the Neverland documentary. Life sucks sometimes, but it's still great to wake up and see your kids playing and laughing. They make some noise. I see things different now. Thank God I went through that fire. It made me a better man. Yep, that's facts. Never obey. True, man. You know, sometimes you got to experience uh the bad shit to make you a better person. You know what I mean? That's so true, man. Um, because the small things in life, the you know, well, like the little things in life is what really matters, man. And like, just because your kids, they yell and make a noise, and that shit could be cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's no reason to be mad about the little shit like that. It doesn't make no sense. You know, that's just part of life, man. And we got to be blessed. I mean, we're blessed, and we're fortunate that we have this life, man. A lot of people aren't blessed like that. You know, a lot of people are more strung out in drugs and doing stealing or locked up. Man, we gotta thank the Lord for us at least being out here in the world, man. Not locked up, doing time for murder or for anything, man. And then when you have a woman in your life and kids, man, oh man, you're blessed, man. You're blessed, man. And to wake up every day, count your blessings, man, because this is what life is all about, man. Your family, man. Your family and your friends. You know, that's what all that matters, man. Your family and friends every day, man. And you just gotta tell your family you love them every day, man. Because, like they said, life's not guaranteed. I mean, we can't predict the future, man. We don't know what our future holds for us, man. You know, and we're not promised tomorrow. That's facts, man. Real talk. So, uh, I just want to thank God, man, that shit, I'm alive this far so far. You know what I mean? Because I had a lot of homies that died, man, at early age. Or like my cousin. I have a cousin that's doing life in federal prison. You know, I have another cousin that's doing 50 years for murder. I had an uncle who they gave him the death penalty. They already gave him the lethal injection back in 2007. Um, yeah, man, just a lot of shit, man. So, man, I just want to give y'all my love, man. I want to let y'all know, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man, who's been showing me love and support, man. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, man. Real talk, man. If it wasn't for y'all, man, my channel wouldn't be where it's at today. If it wasn't for y'all, man. And I want to thank y'all and the Lord up above, man, for giving me strength, man, to keep doing my videos, keep being here with my family, you know, uh, just being here another day, man. Oh, you're scratching me. I need to cut your nails. Go to your bed. So yeah, man, most definitely, man. Uh, just want to let y'all know that, man. Real talk. Uh, there was somebody, I forgot who it was. Uh, let's say hit that thumbs up, man. Yeah, make sure if y'all haven't hit that like button, make sure y'all hit that support button, man. That like button, man. Show some love and support. I'd appreciate that. Uh, yeah, man. Prayers. I also accept prayers, man. Uh, Also, if you can donate $5, $10, just whatever you can, man, to my GoFundMe, I appreciate it, man. That'll mean a lot, man. It's kind of hard when not working, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Uh, but if you can't, man, I understand, man. Prayers, I love prayers as well. Dang. Okay, sit, behave, okay? So yeah, man. I have a question I want to ask y'all, man. Who do y'all think is gonna win between Canelo and Jacobs? I just want to add that out there. Who do y'all think is gonna win? No, and prayers to you and your family. Oh, what's up, Nate? Appreciate that. Played in scientist. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, about Michael Jackson. What did you think of Neverland documentary? I don't think I seen that. Love and prayers to you and your family. Oh, okay. Is you going for Canelo? You think Canelo's gonna win? Oh, I have another question. You know, Canelo fought Triple G twice, right? Who do y'all think actually won that first fight between Triple G and Canelo? The first fight. Who do y'all think actually won that first fight between Triple G and Canelo? You think it was a draw case? Canelo, did you already get your tickets to watch in game? What's up, CF? Uh, no. To be honest with y'all, the first fight, I watched it. I think Triple G won that first fight. The second fight, the second fight, Canelo was giving it to Triple G, and I think the second fight was how can I say it? I think it was a draw. The second fight. The first fight, I think Triple G won. The second fight, I think was a draw. Check it out. Triple G had 3 belts. Okay, when if someone beats the champion, especially if they have 3 belts, especially if they have 3 belts, you have to convincingly beat the champion. You know, you can't like it can't be like a real close fight. No, man. If it's a real close fight, you got to still give it to the champ because for in order for you to take 3 belts from the champion, you got to win convincingly, man. You know, you can't. It can't be like real close. If it's real close, you still got to give it to the champ because you didn't prove that you actually beat this dude. You know, even if a champion has 1 belt, you got to beat him convincingly, man. That's my point of view. Uh, but I don't think Canelo convincingly beat Triple G. I know the first fight Triple G won. That's my point of view. That's what I think. I gave it 8-4, 8 rounds to 4. Triple G. The second one I was 6-6. I gave it a draw, but uh I don't know, man. Sports could be fixed. Think of the betters, the mob losing. Not good. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Back in the 15 round days, it was easier to establish dominance. 12 rounds is sometimes not enough to demonstrate. That's so true, man. Because a lot of people, they can't last the 15 rounds. You know what I'm saying? they can't last 15 rounds, so they end up getting knocked out by the 13th, 14th, 15th round, right? Uh, say, Mike, I just gave you a wrench, man, because you've been coming through, showing me love and support. Yeah, you too, Kevin, man. I thought I mod you already, man. That's crazy. So yeah, man, Mike and Kevin, man, I gave you a wrench. Uh, it just confirms that you're part of 210 Who Squad family, man, for life. You know what time it is? Cricket and snooker definitely are. Triple G playing it. It was fixed. I'm telling you, man. Uh, De La Hoya Productions, they're fucking crooked, bro. All their fighters are getting their fights are getting fixed. They're the most corrupted boxing team out there, man. De La Hoya, man, and that's De La Hoya's cash cow, Canelo, and so the only way to beat Canelo, because all his fights are going to be fixed, unless the only way you're gonna any boxer is gonna beat Canelo is if you knock this dude out or if you drop him a couple times in the fight and you show a little bit more dominance. Other than that, if he takes you the whole 12 rounds, is they're gonna give it to Canelo no matter what. You know what I'm saying? That's facts, man. So the only way Jacobs is gonna be able to beat Canelo is he's gonna have to fucking knock his ass out or knock him down like at least 2 or 3 times. If he drops him one time, they're still gonna give it to Canelo. He's gonna have to drop him a couple times, to look more convincingly like he won the fight or knock him out. Because if they both stand toe to toe, nobody gets dropped, they're gonna give it to Canelo, man, every time. And all the pro fighters know that. They know that it's boxing's corrupted, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just so fucking wrong. That's sad, man. And it's just fucked up that it's that way. You know what I mean? Smokey Joe, he had a mean right hook. Canelo is in his prime. Jacob lost to Triple G. Yeah, Jacobs lost to Triple G, but a lot of people were saying that Jacobs actually beat Triple G. You know, I don't know. Uh, it was a close fight. To me, it was a real close fight. So I don't think, like I said, he didn't. If they feel he beat him, I don't think he beat him convincingly. So at that time when he fought Jacobs, he had 4 belts. Triple G had 4 belts at that time. So when you fight a champion with that many belts, you have to convincingly beat him, man. Like you got to dominate this dude in order for you to get the 4 belts. If it's like real close or like nah, man, you got to give it to the champ. You know. So I mean, that's the way it is, man. That's just the way it is. So how people put Ali on his ass. Right? How people put Ali on his ass. Jacob lost to Triple G. Diego Corrales is one of my favorite fighters. Oh, what's up, Isolation? What's up, brother? Yeah, Diego Corrales was a good fighter, man. He was a damn good fighter, man. But uh, I think he lost his last fight and then he retired or something like that. But yeah, man, he was a good fighter, man, Diego. Yeah, I can't argue with that, brother. He was a good fighter. 12 round bouts produce way too many rematches because of how vicious the results can be. I know, man. 12 rounds, because it could be 6-6, right? 6 rounds to 6 rounds. I mean, even 10 rounds, it could be 5-5. They got to be odd rounds, man. They have to be odd rounds. It's got to be. They should fight like 13 rounds. It's got to be 13 or 15. I think the reason why they dropped it from 15 to 12 was because a lot of boxers were getting hurt and like ending career bouts. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of shit was happening to a lot of boxers because 15 rounds was too many rounds, man. It would take too much out of them, man. So a lot of them end up uh getting real hurt, uh or had to stop boxing because of it, stuff like that, man. um yeah, man. But yeah, boxing ain't no joke, man. So yeah, man. I want to thank y'all for staying, coming through, man, showing me love and support and all that, man. Uh, I'm gonna do another video probably tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do one tomorrow for sure. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, there's somebody uh asked me to do a video about all these women that are disappearing. That there's a lot of women that I mean, it's true, man, because I was doing some research about a lot of women disappearing. And this been going on for fucking decades already. But recently, a lot of more people, more females are starting to disappear. And they're actually not being found. So I was doing some research, man. So I don't know if I'll probably do that video tomorrow or uh, a Tupac video. Uh, have y'all heard the new album from Tupac? Uh, he has some good jams, man. There were some good ones. Uh, have y'all heard some of them from the new album from Tupac? Cuts are a motherfucker. Yeah. After 6 rounds, you see fighters pacing themselves. Yeah, man. That's when their second wind comes in, or something like that, man. Because shit, man. We think like 3 minutes is each round is 3 minutes. But we're like, 3 minutes ain't that long. Shit. When you're boxing, those 3 minutes seem forever. They seem like those 3 minutes probably seem like fucking 10 minutes. You know what I mean? And that's real talk, man. So 3 minutes seem forever, man. So 12 rounds, 36 minutes. You know, that's a good or 15. That's 45 minutes, man, for 15 rounds. Imagine that, boxing somebody for 45 minutes. Damn, man, that's 3/4 of an hour, man. It's a long time. Don't forget to check out the Nipsey show. Scroll down and zoom in it. All right, Mike, man. Appreciate for that input, man. I'm gonna check it out once I'm done here, man. Uh, Nipsey, say bye to everybody. Bart, Bart, hey, right there. Bart, say Big Cass TV. She's not saying shit, man. But yeah, man, much love to all y'all, man, who came through. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Make sure you share the video, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff, man. I appreciate all y'all's love, support, prayers, and donations, man. Real talk, man. Just your boy Big Cass, man, from the 210 Hood Squad fam. Until next time, man. Check you out, man, on the next one, man. I'm out. One love.